Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Okay, cool. You can say that scene.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They go play action with Wilson. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Of the ball carrier.
So that run gets... About halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
And goal to go.
From the gun, here's Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
The kick is good.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
Play action. Now Wilson. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
First and goal.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down
from the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 40, the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Play action. It's Wilson. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
13 yards.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Todd Gurley, the ball.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
47-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Number 6.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Another
strong gain on the last 2 plays. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. That is caught at the 7. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Carried by the wide receiver.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
And he will not make it to the goal line. He'll come up short, and they'll be unable to get this back within 1 score as it stays a 9-point game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Not much there, only a yard.
He steps out of
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Now this will make it into the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He finds an opening past the 40. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on 4th. Watson on 1st down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Watson. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Fuller. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Will line up.
Again, it's Watson, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Russell Wilson.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off play action, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Quentin Williams drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen down as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down.
But they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs 12.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Kill, kill, kill.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
To Todd Gurley. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there. You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
Hey, we got 4 down. Watch 18. 18's the mic.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
He'll buy some time right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 3 at the 7-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 24, check 24.
Wilson now. Off play action. And brought in by the tight end Cook. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Don't get nervous. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Big ass.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz in the sack. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Watson's pass.
Picked off near the 26.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route-running ability.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Dancing to his left. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Again, Wilson steps away to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A 10th carry for Kamara. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Again, it's Kamara. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. Today's final score, Cardinals.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.